Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Ahviworld. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful and lovely fascinator, or will I call it Percher? Anyway, you can call it any name. It's looking so nice. Can you believe that this was made without sinamay? No sinamay at all. You know, sinamay is very expensive right now, so this was made with a fabric. So if you want to learn how I achieved this, watch this video to the end. I actually made this for a group of choir, and you can see how nice it looks on them. Wow, this is beautiful. Without wasting time, let's get started. Here are the things needed for making this picture. I have my fabric here. This is like a doll face, but it's not doll face. It's not too shiny and it's not as thick as doll face. It's called satin where I live here. Okay, it's not shiny like satin. I think it can still be the family of doll face, but it's not as thick as doll face. You can see kind of transparent a little bit. It's light and it's cool. So that's the fabric I'm going to use for this picture. I have some feathers, my UHU glue, my candle glue, and the silicone, my elastic. I'm using this tiny elastic. Then I'm going to be needing these stay. Okay, I already cut them in sizes. This is 2.5 inches. Okay, so what I did was just to cut from the beginning of the stay to the end. Okay, you can see the edge, the machine edge. Can you see it? Okay, so this is how the edge, I have edge here and I also have edge here. Okay, so I just measured 2.5 here, 2.5 on the downside, and cut it straight. Okay, so that's how I cut all of them. And the fabric, I did not cut them out because I wouldn't know, because I'm going to use this to wrap this. So I'm going to iron this. You know, this stay, this stay has glue on one side. If you look at it, you see that it's shining on one side. That's to show you that it has glue on this side, while the other side there is no glue. Okay, so I'm going to iron the shiny side directly on this fabric, then wrap it with it. I'm going to show it to you how I'm going to do that. And this fabric as well, I didn't cut it, so from the beginning, that's the edge, from one edge to the other. That's how I'm going to place this tape over it and iron it. Then I have my last but not the least, my ribbon, black ribbon. Okay, so these are the items needed so far, or the basic item needed so far. So now I'm going to take you straight to my ironing board, so I'll show you how to iron it. So you can see I neatly arrange the fabric on the ironing board, then place it, the shiny side, place it over the fabric like so. Then I'll start ironing it. So you see, you can use this water iron. I added water inside, so as the iron, you just press so that the steam can seal it up or make it glue faster for you. Okay, so because the thing is not long enough to get to the end of the fabric, so I'm going to add it because I don't want this part to waste. So I'll just push it upward and add this one to it so that it can fill it up or complete the other part. I don't want to cut it out. Okay, so I continue. So thereafter, I'm going to fold it like this, just face it down, and iron it. So when cutting, I'm going to make sure I leave a little inch, like a half an inch, that I can use to turn it like this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. So I'm going to place my iron on it so that it's not going to shift, okay? So I'll go ahead and cut it like so. After cutting it out, you can see the little inches that is added to it. So I'm going to go ahead and add my UHU and just stick it to close it just a little bit, not so much. On this side, that's the little one that I added, okay? I'm not adding it on the body of the main one. So as you add, you just drag, try to pull it so that it will not sag at this other end, okay? Just pull it like this and close, pull and close. After gluing it, I'm going to make sure I iron it one more time so that it can stick and lay flat, okay? So just on my steam. So you can see it's laying very flat. Here's what we have. Can you see how long it is? Because of the way I attached to the other end, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fold it into two and cut it. So I'm going to cut it into 8 equal parts. So now into 2. So I'm going to share this into 4 and the other one into 4 as well. So here we have 8 of it, okay? So now time to sew our elastic. I'm going to cut out 15 inches of this elastic. Here's my 15 inches. Try to place it over the other one just a little bit, not too much inside. Don't overlap it so that it will not be too tight on the head, okay? So now I'm going to stitch it with my needle and thread. After stitching it, I cut out a rectangular piece, just a little piece. I also ironed the stay on it, then just fold the edges together like so. So I'm gonna stitch my elastic to it, because everything I'm going to do with the Percher, I'm not going to stitch anything. I'm just going to use my glue. So you can use candle glue. You can use UHU for this particular part, but for the main part where I'm going to be adding those designs, I'm going to use candle glue for it because the material is thick, okay? So now we just try to stitch the elastic into the base. So I'm going to use this base to hold the fascinator, or everything is going to be attached to this place, okay? You could use a matching thread. I don't have a matching thread, so that's why you see here I just took it very small so that it will not be so visible. Or you can as well cover it if you like, but I don't think it's compulsory or necessary. So So after stitching, I will cut out the thread, then set it aside. This is how it's going to be. Then take these other ones that I cut out the other time, just add my glue to the inside. You can see this is where you have the rough part where I sewed. Okay, so it's going to be inside, right, like this. So I'll add my glue on one side and just hold it down like so. Just hold it a little bit so that it can stick right there. Continue with the rest of them. After successfully folding them like this, I'm going to take two out of them, two that you love most. Me, I took two that are maybe like bigger, I don't know. So what you're going to do is this. Take the edge, one part of the edge, okay, close to the, that's this place that you seal. Can you see this place? So I'm going to add my glue right here, then fold it like this. I want it more round. Okay, so that's the essence. If you see that it's shifting, you can add glue inside so that it can cover before you continue. Okay, so once I do that, I'll put my hand inside like so, then press it down. Press it down and allow it to stay for 30 seconds. Then you're good to go. Then repeat the same on the other side, on the other one rather. Let's add my glue inside to seal that place up. Then so you can see, if you see any part opening up, just add glue to the part so that it can be together. I don't want it separated. So ensure to hold it down for 30 seconds so that it can stick before you remove your hands. Okay, so once I'm done with it like that, just trim off any rough edges or roughness. So I'm going to take each of these and start sticking them to the base. Okay, so I take the first one, add my glue generously like so. Also add on the base as well. Hold it and place it down. While placing it, check the back. Ensure that the side where you glue, as in the glue is not coming out, okay? So you press it down. We don't want the glue to show at all. So just place it right where the glue ends. Then take the next one. I'll add some glue to where I have my elastic and press it down so it can hold it down. Okay. Take the next one, add my glue again. Also add here, always remember to add here. Repeat the same thing. You see, I ensure that it gets to this place, okay? As in, it shouldn't extend, it should not go out longer than the base. So it must be on the same line, so it can rest on this, no problem. Okay. So I have east, west, north, south, okay, or north, south, east, west, anyway. Okay, so far, provided you have something like this, like a cross, So I'm going to take the two. Remember that I made the two round like this. So the other two that are not round, I'm going to place one at this angle and the other one opposite. So, like so. I make sure I push it close to the middle. I don't want there to be too much space at the middle. So unless if you know you are going to make this more than 8, now I'm using only 8 of all these things. So if you want it more than 8, that means you can create space at the middle so you can accommodate more. Do you understand? Okay, so because I don't want so much, I need to push it close to cover the space. So I have this like this. So for the remaining ones, which is this, I'm just going to try to place them like this and like this. Okay, so I take the first one, and when placing it, ensure that the rough edge is down, not facing up. Okay, it's facing down. Okay, then the other one is going to be here. Always try to measure before you place it, but once you place it before applying your glue, it's going to be difficult for you to peel out. So like me, I try to use to measure it first to see how it's going to rest on it before adding my glue. Then I will just know, okay, this is where I'm going to place it after adding the glue. So we are done with it. After that, you try to see anywhere that is not resting properly, you add more glue to it. Like this place where I added the third one that I placed on top of it, I'm going to add more glue there so that it can relax. Just press it, hold it down for 30 seconds and you are done. Repeat same on the other side. Okay, then for here I need it to relax more, so I need to add more glue to this place. So we are done with that. I'm just going to add one feather each. Okay, one black and one of this color. So I go in with the black first. I say always measure where you want it to be so that once you add your glue, you know that this is where I want to put it. It will not be difficult. Here is what we have. It's looking lovely already. So one last step, what I'm going to do is to add more some little black to it, because what I'm making for a group of choir. They're going to use it for their uniform. So and they are mixing black this color with black. Okay, so I'm just going to use it. There's no particular measurement, okay? So I'll just try to place it round it, make sure it go inside, then use my hand to gauge it and cut. So it depends on how wide your own is. So yours may be wider than mine, it may be smaller than mine. So just do what I do so that you can get the right measurement, okay? So you can see that this particular design, I'm supposed to use sinamay to make it, but I use hard stay, and you see it came out very nice. You can see that. So because as you all know, sinamay is very expensive now, so this is not the time for wasting such amount of money, and this thing gave you the same result that sinamay could have given to you. Can you see it? So please, if you know you love this video, kindly give us a big thumbs up. Begin to hit the subscribe button if you have not done that. If you are new here, you're highly welcome. Please do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you can be getting more creative video from us. So I added some glue at the tip, then just push it inside. Use my hand to glue it right there. Then I have it like this. Then I'll place it like this and glue. So if I add my glue, when coming back, it may start touching this other part. So I wouldn't want that to happen. So what I will do is simply to take it inside like so. Then from here, I will hold it right there. Take my glue inside and add some glue to the edge of the other side, so that by doing it this way, it doesn't have to stick anywhere or touch anywhere or stain anywhere. Okay, so that is why I did it like that. You can see how neat it's looking. Then I'll also add on one of the side as well. Same thing I did. If you are still watching this video, it means you are enjoying this video. Please give us thumbs up. Don't be selfish with your thumbs up. Give us thumbs up. And to subscribe will not cost you anything. You're not paying for subscribing. You're not paying for giving a thumbs up. So if you were able to watch the video, to give it a thumbs up is nothing. Please just give it a big thumbs up to appreciate us, so that when we see it, we'll be happy. Whenever we're making videos for you, we will do it wholeheartedly. And the last but not the least, I cut a little piece of the same ribbon. I folded both edges down, so I'm just going to use it to close this part where I stitched. Okay, so that no one knows what happened there. So if you have a label, this is the right time to put it. If you have a brand name, this is the exact time to put it. You can add your glue just like I'm doing now and stick it to that place, so it will look like it's the design, or because of your brand, that's why you added it there. No one will know that it was you're actually trying to cover up the stitches on that part. Okay, so like this, and we are done. We are good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you like this video? Please give it a thumbs up again. I will continue to repeat that thumbs up, because some of you are selfish. You don't like giving thumbs up. Please give us a big thumbs up if you have learned something new. Could you believe that this was made without a sinamay, with a heart stay? And remember, the heart stay is not the normal stay tailor use for neck of cloth. Okay, I think that's what they use. I think it's next to that one. I think that's the one they use for applying to make flare, to make something stand. That is it. It's the hard one, not the soft one. Please, whenever if you want to buy it, remember that it's the hard stay and not the soft stay. It's not nice. So I made 14 pieces of this. So let me show them to you. Very neat. Wow, you can see them. I have 14 pieces here. You could make socks like this for a group of bridal train, for choir, for any event or occasion that you are making for a large number of persons. It's very fast and easy to make. Wow, this is nice. You can see that everything is possible if you really wish or want to make something. Okay, just be creative. You see this? They are so nice. Who would believe that there was no atom of sinamay in this? And it looks so wonderful in the choir members. Can you see that? Wow. If you like this video, please once again give it a big thumbs up and thumbs up. And stay tuned for more creative videos like this till I come your way again next time. I remain Ahviworld. Bye.